Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. This is our regular board meeting. It is number 39, and today is Thursday, October 2nd at 10:06 a.m. And we will begin with public comments. Your name and address for the record, and you will have 3 minutes. Mr.
Good
Beach.
morning. My name is David Beatrice, 1491 Barbie Drive, Boardman, Ohio, 44512. I am the chairman of the Board of Elections. I'm up here to thank Commissioner DeFabio and your team for meeting with our team to try to shore up inadequacies in the mandates by the Secretary of State office. I also want to say to all three of you, I've called all three of you in the last month. All three of you, the only one that acknowledged that he got a call was Mr. DeFabio. And I didn't get a call back from either Commissioner Borghetti nor Commissioner Trafficani. I want to clear up one thing Commissioner DeFabio said on the news. He said no equipment was damaged. We don't have that assessment yet. And I looked on my calendar. Almost a year ago today, I stood at this podium and said, if those pipes break over those DS200s, so everyone knows, those DS200s, that water was coming in. Those are at your polling places. That is what you slip something into, okay? We would have had a catastrophic failure and millions of dollars worth of equipment would have been ruined because I stood up here a year ago and said, God forbid a pipe breaks above those machines, we're really going to be bad. Now, I know you all have glue on the seats of your pants and you're moving in sloth-like fashion, but a year to get us a building and now you're just studying it again. This is why people get upset with government. This is why people get upset with government. You, three of you, have a responsibility to get the Board of Elections a new home. One that I'm so embarrassed when I go to conferences, we're the only county that has a contingency plan for catastrophic building failure. Luckily, our team put in things that if that should happen, but if all of our machines were wiped out, I don't know what we would have done. I don't know what we would have done. And you must, with all due haste, get us a new building before something else happens. We had to leave this summer because the air conditioning wasn't working, the smell, the water. How much more do you want to subject our employees to? They work hard enough, making it hard to cheat and easy to vote. And all you do is put sandbags on their shoulders, throw them into a river while there's glue on your butts and you're moving in sloth-like fashion. Has to stop. It's not Dave Beatrice saying it. I've heard you all say, oh, Beatrice is a bully, Beatrice is arrogant. I'm being a bully on the 250,000 residents of this county, the 169,000 voters. I'm being arrogant for the 169,000 voters in this community who, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have to go to court. Now I can really argue.
Go ahead. Well, we'll have a discussion one day, me and you, but I'll say what I'm going to say and then you can watch it on YouTube if you'd like, David.
Well, if you want me to stand there and you want to say something.
Well, number one, you said that I lied on the news.
Yeah, you said there were no
Because
machines.
your representatives, Tom, Melissa, Nick, and someone else, all said there's nothing wrong with those machines. They don't see any problem with them. They're just going to let them dry out. There was no loss of machines. Number one.
What they said
No.
was,
Okay.
is they couldn't make an assessment on whether the machines were damaged until they dried out.
Okay.
That is different than there are no damage to those machines.
You ran the cameras. I went to Oak Hill to see what the damage might have been.
I did run to the cameras. I absolutely did.
And I went to Oak
Because
Hill,
I'm going to
and I
use
went
my
to Oak
First
Hill.
Amendment right
That's
to make sure
absolutely-
you guys
you have
do what
every
you're
right to
supposed
do
to
that.
do.
You have every right to do that. However, the machines had actual cardboard tags. I don't know if you're aware of the machines. They have a cardboard tag on them. No, David, am I lying? Do they have a cardboard tag mark on each one?
Yes.
None of the cardboard was even wet, Dave.
I
You know,
understand that.
and of course, nobody wants to see that happen. But it was unfortunate. It was like an accident, like when they put a stoplight at an intersection.
An
think,
accident
David,
doesn't happen to a building that is way past its usefulness.
Stop.
So
It's gonna collapse.
And
It's
again,
gonna have
I'm
a
just-
catastrophic building failure. I don't know why we're having this argument. We were here a year
we're
ago,
discussing because I'm going over the points that you brought up.
right?
You brought up about the
You
smell in the
ran,
building.
you ran on that you would fix Oak
Absolutely,
Hill. It's
absolutely.
been 10 months,
And it
Oak
was
Hill's
ignored.
not fixed.
Okay. Oh, well, geez, it's only been there for how long?
I don't even have a place. We don't even have a building.
You have a place. You've come down here and you've talked about you want a new building, need a new building. You threatened a lawsuit, correct? You threatened a lawsuit.
Because
And I says, okay, let's see exactly what we're on. Dave, there's a punch list about 11 things and 7, I think of the 11 were fire extinguishers to be in certain places. We went over the punch list.
cameras.
That's okay, that's all being satisfied. You never said what you needed. You just want to come down here.
No, that is untrue. I gave you all a list.
No, you
Came-
didn't.
Yes, I
You
did.
gave the directive. You didn't say what.
I
what
gave
you're-
you all the
what you
directives of what needed to be done.
And what we needed to comply. We will absolutely comply because everybody's voted this issue very
He
sacred.
gave us.
And we're gonna do whatever we can to protect their vote, just as you do. The only thing is, I don't do it, with my hair on fire because I don't have any hair. I try to calmly.
My
and
hair's only on
negotiate.
fire because I've been here 2 years asking for this.
Well, I've
I
been
don't know
here
what else
8
to do.
months.
Maybe if I set
I've
my
been
whole
here 8
body on
months.
fire, okay, and
I've
then
been here
light
8
it.
months, Dave, and
Okay.
we're working.
10 months.
We're working.
You were here in the meeting when they bought the Patriot Building and you opposed it. I
Exactly.
specifically remember it.
Exactly.
And now you gave up the Patriot Building and then you told the media figures that were fugazi.
No, bullshit.
Oh,
Excuse me,
it's
Dave.
not, it's not.
That's bullshit.
You said, oh, millions and millions of dollars.
Yes.
I called the guy from the Western Reserve Port Authority. His figures were woefully under what,
Well, where do
You
you think
said.
I got, you think I'm an engineer? Where do you think I got my figures?
I don't know where you got your
I was
figures.
told what it would cost
We
to
just
build
need a
that
new
out.
building. We need a new building.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Study it anymore.
So you can tell the truth about the smell and the power outages and everything else too. That would be advantageous to the residents, so they know the truth. Hey, and have a great day.
Have a great day. We need a new building, commissioners.
Okay,
Understand.
thank you, David. Alan, how are we coming with our compliance to what Mr. DeFabio was saying? Where are we with that?
We're very close to completion. There are a couple items that because of vendors, it takes a little longer to get those done, but we are almost there.
Alan, how big was the punch list that we had to fix?
It was not very big. It was not.
It certainly didn't warrant the sideshow that we get every freaking time Attorney Beatrice is here. And if it's his passion, fine. I think he has other ulterior motives, but that's
Thank you.
my opinion.
I wish we could build a new building by tomorrow. Just, we don't have that luxury right now to do that. But we are working on things and unfortunately, it's going to take some time.
3 years.
But again, I'm saying what I said. I want the Board of Elections to stay in the city of Youngstown.
We all
Period.
agree.
Period. That's me. That's just me. Thank you, Alan, for the assessment.
Thanks, bud.
Okay,
Anybody else?
next, yeah. I'm gonna let you keep going.
No, I'm good.
All right.
He don't want me to keep going.
Or
does
Carol?
he?
Yeah, anyone can speak.
No, I can't.
Richard, come on up. Come on up, sir.
I can't believe I have to follow my man Dave Beatrice.
You got better hair.
Will you stop talking about hair?
I just want to introduce myself. My name is Rich Truisi. I'm the business manager of Labor's Local 125 here in Youngstown, Ohio. Thank you for giving me an opportunity. I belong to a international organization. That's LIUNA. LIUNA encompasses the state of Ohio, 24 locals. So state leadership, international leadership has asked me to reach out to our strategic partners. We can help you with training. We can actually help Alan and my friend David. You guys have construction questions, things like that, we can help you. Sometimes I know that there's been some adversarial conversations that happen in this room between, labor and management, if you will. Those days are over. So we're trying to reach out to our strategic partners and offer our assistance. I put my business card in front of all of you.
Appreciate
you have
that.
any questions,
Thank you, Richard.
email me, call me. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Next. Hi, Annie.
And Gillen,
How you doing?
1724 Kimmel Street, Youngstown, Ohio. I mean, Mr. Beatrice stayed here. But first of all, we're talking about Butler Art. They have very valuable artwork up there. And they they just finished a project. And they store their art in the basement. But they have facilities, they made facilities to keep it safe. The county courthouse, I read where the roof is leaking. You can get leaks from the bottom, you can get leaks from the top. Those things have to be repaired. If you store them on the top, they can get ruined. If your roof is bad, you know, so I don't care where things are. And those things should be covered anyway.
Right.
Period. And some of that money that that was used to buy a building should be made for repairs. What is the plan for that old hospital? Are we going to demo it? You know, when things are out of there, that doesn't make sense. We need to watch our money. You know, people are getting tired of paying taxes. So we need to watch our money and be real careful with it. There was something, and Buckingham Palace is a lot older than Oak Hill Renaissance and it's still standing. All you have to do is take care of it.
And the Vatican.
And they got all the money.
We don't have.
Maybe they could lend us some.
How did them structures outlast for thousands? Look at the pyramids. They're still standing there. Interesting. Good point. Okay, next. No one? Okay. All right. Well, that being said, Carol, ask for a motion.
Motion for the approval of previous minutes of board meeting number 38, Thursday, September 25th, 2025, and approval of bills for payment.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio,
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes. Journal entry number one.
Motion for the approval of journal entry number 1.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio,
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante.
Yes, agreements A through I, and we'll begin with the auditor's office. Stay, she is. Hi, Stace.
This is an annual agreement with Office Depot to process the 2026 dog license renewal notices in the estimated amount of $2,778.63 general fund.
Thank you very much. And convention visitors.
Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, okay. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. This is an agreement with Travel Boards, Inc. It's for advertising services in an amount of $7,200. And this is a non-general fund expenditure.
Thank you very much. Letter C, engineers. Rick?
Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
This is an agreement with Baby Tree Expert Company for tree cutting and trimming services in the estimated amount of $30,000. It's not general funds.
Lead, Phil Purrier.
Good morning, Commissioners. D is an agreement with the Howland Company for chip home repair work at 144 Creed in the amount of $3,470, non-general. E is an agreement with Howland Company as well for the lead hazard control and healthy homes work at 3263 Sheridan in the amount of $14,180, non-general. And F is an agreement with Travis Systems for annual maintenance on our spec writing software in the amount of $2,600, also non-general.
Thank you. And sanitary, Jill?
Good morning, Commissioners. G is an agreement with Minicam for repairs to TV inspection truck S24 in the estimated amount of $12,000, non-general. H is an agreement with SET for emergency repairs in Northwest Boulevard, estimated amount of $15,000 of non-general. And I is an agreement with HK Concrete, and this was to rebuild 2 concrete buffer tanks for Damascus back system in the estimated amount of $13,680 of non-general.
Thank you, Jill. Motion?
Motion for the agreement, motion for the approval of agreements, 2 agreements A through I.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio,
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes, change orders 3A, Rick?
Yes, it's change order number 7 with Merchant Gap and the Excavating Company for the Western Reserve Road widening project in the amount of $4,275, and that's non-general.
Okay, thank you. Motion?
Motion for the approval of number 3, change orders A.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes. 4A, appointments. Bill? You want to take that
Morning,
one?
Commissioners. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to come down and, maybe say a couple things and if you have any questions about the appointment. So, Mr. Cardillo is actually a replacement for Mr. Knoll, who has termed out. This is actually our 3rd year in a row where we've had, board members term out, which is great because we have longevity on our board. And, Ms. Patton is, this will be her 3rd term, so she will be termed out at the end of this term that is coming up. But again, I appreciate all the support you give us. You always give me, great board members who have lots of good discussions, have connections to the communities and families. So it really means a lot. And they're obviously very passionate about this. Being a voluntary board, they're doing this because they're volunteering their time to do this for us.
Thank you.
That, if I may. Can I say something?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Commissioner. I know, but you always ask to the chair.
That was nice.
I gotta tell you, Bill, your board and mental health board and all the boards that deal with the most underserved population and also the direction home, do a fabulous job. And I've seen your board as well as the mental health board work and the direction home with different things that are in the community. And everybody needs to stop and take a look at what services they give to our clients that they serve. They're not the average everyday client that you're gonna get like you and I. These are people that need extra help, and your board does that, and your employees do that. I wish you the very best of luck with your levy that's on the ballot this time, and I ask personally everyone to please look at this. Think about what they do. And if you have an issue with that, do not hesitate to take a ride to Leonard Kurtz to see what they actually do for our people. And they are our residents, children, adults that are there. I mean, I give you a lot of credit. God bless you.
Yeah, nearly 2,200 people being
I
served
know
now
you
in the
do.
county. Yeah.
And I've been to parties, graduations, dances, and I give all your employees credit. I really, really do, because I don't know that I could do that without just probably crying for 8 hours, but they don't. They work with them and they love them. So God bless you on that.
Thanks, Bill. Yeah, ditto. We're going to appoint the following individuals to serve on the Mahoning County Board of Developmental Disabilities for 4 years effective January 1st, 2026. And it's Luciano Cardillo and Andrea Patton, which would be a reappointment. Is that good? Motion?
Motion for the approval of number 4, appointments A.
Second. Roll call. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Resolutions?
Motion for the approval of resolutions number 1 addition.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes.
Commissioner.
Yes. 2A, record of bids, auditor Stacy.
Oh, okay, I can do that. This was a record of bid for processing and storage of real property, CAMA, personal property, and manufactured homes information system for Mahoning County.
Thank you.
Motion for the approval of number 2, record of bids A.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio.
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati.
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes, resolutions A through I. We're approving one voucher per the ORC 5705.41. The following amount per department, JDM Real Estate, $60,210. That is lead-based. And letter B, I will go to Jen.
Good morning. use my voice. This is a resolution approving MOUs, the following townships for the county engineer for allocation of road tax. Coatesville is 38,506, Green 68, 111.96, Smith is 411, 124, and Springfield is 273, 259. All of these townships participated in the engineers paving project this summer. So
Jen, can you give that to us again? I'm kidding.
Rick, any comments? Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a.
It's okay.
I would have did it. All right. Dog ward, where's she at?
That's a teacher, I could do it.
Dina.
Oh, Tina, would you do that? Okay,
Sure.
great.
Letter C is for the dog warden, resolution approving the appointment of one deputy dog warden for the department.
Thank you, Dina.
Thank you.
And EMA?
Morning, Commissioners. Yes, this is just for the appointment of Connor to the Emergency Planning Committee in his role as the 911 coordinator and EMA planner.
Thank you, sir. And human resources? Dina?
Good morning again. Letter E is for a resolution approving the appointments of two microfilm technicians for the department commissioners.
Very good. And jobs and family, Audrey Morales.
Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Jim. Letter F, Job and Family Service Resolution approving the appointment of one clerical supervisor and one family service aide for the department. Thank you.
And Audrey, you did wonderful on the news last night. I don't know what you were worried about. You're a professional.
Okay, thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On time.
Yeah.
Let's hope that.
Did you hear what Pastor said? Were you on time? Pastor Simon.
They went to her. She didn't go to them. Okay, Commissioners, you're supposed to be on my side.
I got you.
We'll let God handle the pastor.
Did you hear that?
I heard.
Oh, geez. All right. Lead, Phil.
This is a resolution approving the moral obligation payment of $900 to Prime Carpentry for lead hazard control and healthy homes work at 627 East Dewey. It was change order in excess of 20%.
Very good. Thank you. And sanitary, Jill?
This is a resolution approving the agreement with convey easement with the state of Ohio, the Department of Natural Resources for the Mahoning Avenue Pump Station number 2.
Okay. And Sheriff, do we have Adam with us today?
Good morning, Commissioners. Nancy.
Morning,
Letter I, Sheriff, it's a resolution of necessity to purchase two 2025 Ford F-150 trucks and enter into an agreement with Fairway Ford in the estimated amount of $93,172.
Very good. Thank you, Adam. Motion?
Motion for the approval of number 3, resolutions A through I.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio.
Yes.
Commissioner Middy,
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Yes, for the good of the order, any elected officials or department heads care to comment?
Commissioners, Audrey Morales, just want to recap on what we talked about yesterday. You guys received the information, and just want our public to know that Job and Family Services in Mahoning County, we will continue to accept applications, process applications, and benefits will not be interrupted in Mahoning County. Now, what the government is doing until October 31st, we have no authority over that, but we will continue to process all the way up and through that time and continue to take the applications from clients. Okay?
Very good.
Audrey, they'll get benefits until October 31st if the government stays shut down. Yes. Is that correct? I mean, you're going to take applications, but their benefits will not be disrupted until that date. Until after that date, yes. So and we're remaining optimistic. My staff is working diligently. We're asking clients, just get your information in, any documents, anything that we request from you, have that in. So if they do go forth in November, they'll get their benefits. But until then, we don't know what's going to happen after that.
And these are the most underserved population.
Yes, absolutely.
I gotta just shut my mouth about it now. Because probably what would come out wouldn't be very good. So I'm gonna just keep it to myself for a while.
There's like 5 members that are holding it up. 5 people
Well,
that
there's,
could pass the continuing resolution to fund the government to the end of the year and then argue the 3 points that they're holding everybody hostage. I don't understand.
well, we have to also remember that some of that is healthcare that we're looking at.
And
And I'm not gonna argue this with anyone right now. I'm just saying my opinion is you cannot not help people that need health care as well, because we have political craziness going on. Everybody needs to get in a room when you get elected and work together. If that's not gonna happen, then what the hell are we voting for? I mean, all sides of this, whether it's the JFS side or the human side of it, which is people that need health care and that. Those are all points that both parties need, not just one party. All of us need that. I mean, I just honestly, I would like to get out there and slap all of them. D's, R's, and everybody. I mean, I really would.
Yeah, just 5 people holding up the country. It's
Well, you
insane.
can't just
Whether,
blame-
no matter what the issues are, open the government, then go back to negotiating.
How you gonna
Please.
negotiate healthcare if they're not gonna put it in the packet?
the healthcare is there.
You hear what I
There's
said.
one thing,
Go ahead.
there's one thing in the healthcare that the Republicans don't agree with, and the Democrats are holding up the government and everything, all the payments for that. And I think everyone should, and without making an argument, I think everyone should research it and see what the huge issue is, what the elephant in the room is. So we have to help our people, the people that are here
Exactly.
legally, born here legally, and
We have
wanna
to
make
help
America
all the
better.
people that are,
That's what we
that are
have to
living
help.
in this country. We're Americans and we're free. My God.
Anyone else? Yes.
Hi, I don't
Hey.
usually attend the meetings. How are you doing,
Wow,
Commissioner?
welcome.
Thank you. Well, I just want to
Do you want a
formally
new
thank
building?
Alan. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
Oh, for
joking.
God's sakes.
I was gonna say, do you want a new building?
She probably.
Everybody
No,
wants a new building.
Actually,
You know where
I
they're
want a
at?
new
wanted
building.
to say, I wanted to thank Alan and his crew for doing such an amazing job on our building. It really is beautiful. It now truly looks like a soil and water office.
Good.
And they diligently work. I don't know if all of you know, but my building used to back up with sewage every year for a long time. And we'd come in and surprise, over the weekend, we'd have like 4 or 5 inches. But the facilities crew has been working very hard to correct that. And I think we are just about done. It is absolutely beautiful. So kudos to you and your crew. Thank you so much.
She loves you.
It was hot this summer, super hot, and the guys were out there every day. So there are really great workers in Mahoning County. And many of you in this room have also been very supportive of my office, and you know who you are. And I thank you so much. I could not do what I do. And I'm really just a stepchild of the county. My parent company is the Ohio Department of Agriculture, but you all treat me like I'm one of you. So I thank, and yes, Stacy's shaking her head because she's been super helpful to me throughout the years, and Dina, of course, and Jim. I mean, so many of you. So thank you so much. Again, Alan, the building is beautiful. I have 2 of my illustrious board members here. I wanted to join them today, so we're truly appreciative.
Kathy, tell everybody who you are and then introduce your board members,
I'm
please.
nobody special. I am Kathleen Brable Bryan. I'm the executive director of Mahoning Soil and Water. This is my long-standing board member, Richard Scarcella, who's been very supportive of the district. We so appreciate him. He's just been integral in getting us to where we are. And then Dr. Fred Owens, who has recently joined our board. I think you're entering into your 3rd year, and he's running for re-election.
Great.
So he's brought a lot to our board because he is a former professor at YSU in communications and has written several books on communications as well. So he, if you've noticed, our website and our outreach has just really exploded lately. So very appreciative. And they also, I know somebody had said they had volunteer board members. They are unpaid volunteer board members. So they go above and beyond without with getting very little in return. So, but again, thank you, everybody. And thank you, county commissioners, for supporting us.
See, I thought your office was out in the cornfield. When we met at your office, I was out in the cornfield.
Thank
We were
you.
walking through.
Commissioner DeFabio came out to the Ohio Federation of Soil and Water Conservation Districts. We had 88 counties come to our county to see what we're doing in agriculture, and they were so impressed. We had so many positive reviews that you and Tex Fisher came out and showed that, hey, we really care that.
Absolutely.
And we're welcoming to other folks throughout the state of Ohio to come into little old Mahoning County and see what we've got going on, because we've got a lot going on.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
And you do a
Should all
great
be
job.
proud.
And you should all as well. I mean that. Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. Welcome. Anyone else?
Just to note that this is, next week is Nonviolence Week here in the county, in the city. The nonviolence rally and prayer and parade will be on Sunday, this Sunday, 2:30, gather at Wick and Wood Street. And then the parade starts at 3. That's sponsored by the Sojourn to the Pass group, Penny Wells, and we'll try to get most of the community to participate. Nonviolence.
What time is it?
2:30. 2:30 is gathering, 3:00 parade starts, and we'll come down to the
Thank you.
Well, Penny Wells was here with the young people from East and Cheney that were with us. And they went through, they did the chocolate walk. And we had them with Judge D'Onofrio and Lynn Morrow, our prosecutors. So we had a good event with them. We had over 45 children, young people, I should say, children.
Carol bought pizza for them all. They're very appreciative.
Oh, well, I just gotta feed the kids.
That's good.
They ate too, let me tell you.
Oh, God bless them. That's all right. I was happy.
Absolutely. It was very nice.
They need to eat.
Okay. Well, Gino, Carol, Gino?
No, I mean, I think our two colleagues here were at the chili cook-off. I don't know, you didn't go? Rick, you weren't in it you were in it, right?
Pat won.
Pat was in it. How'd he do? Well, how'd you guys? I hear you both won.
Well,
Yeah.
Boy, I'll
Anthony,
tell you,
well,
this is another setup.
I'll go
Bill.
first because, it's in the.
Did you buy yours too?
No, I didn't
All
buy
right,
mine,
just
Carol. I
checking.
got pictures of me making it.
Okay.
I had homegrown beef in there. I mean, it's not.
It was good.
Homegrown.
He ran out.
I did. I ran
He
out.
was too
People were coming back
generous.
for seconds.
That's,
But it was a lot of fun. We did, but I did
It was
take
nice.
pictures making it because I actually participate. When I say I'm making something, I do it. So I did it. But thank you. I won best political. And then you want to say what you had?
yeah, best overall, 10 years in a row, so. They can't take me down.
What's your base
The base.
of your chili?
Oh, I got the recipe online and I just added it to the taste.
I have a recipe with you use V8 juice.
V8 juice.
V8
Now we
juice.
actually use
Ah.
beef broth is what she
Yeah.
started.
I never heard of using V8 juice.
It's good,
Is it?
healthy.
Yes.
V8 juice.
We're gonna make Italian chili.
I think
Ground
chili,
turkey V8 juice. It's pretty
chili's
healthy.
like sauce. You can almost put whatever in it. You just keep tasting it and see how it comes. But
I make mine with sausage, homemade.
we use the
Of course you do.
Chipotle seasoning.
I still
That's
didn't
the
win.
other recipe.
I still didn't.
Pat Genetti had real good chili. I gotta hand it to him. My God. His is the only one I ate. Mine's vegetarian. I don't have any meat in mine. It's lentils, red beans, spices and stuff, but Pat had, and he ground his own beef, he told me. It was phenomenal. But everybody had it's a super event. Honestly, it's just
It's
fun.
good.
It raises money for kids. It's the only one they have, the Boardman Optimist. So try to take part. There's like 500 people there. It was packed.
They get a nice crowd every year.
They
though.
do. Jan
Really-
Cefalu and
I know.
does wonderful.
Yeah, she's in one of the main gazebes in that for many, many years, Jan.
She texted you this morning?
Yes,
Yeah.
for next year.
She texted me and she put a big question mark on it.
Carol,
Too
I
many.
wish you would bring chili
Come
next year.
out.
I wish you would bring chili.
This is actually probably the
Because-
first year I wasn't there.
It was. Yeah.
I had other things going on
Oh,
this year,
sorry.
so.
That's
But it did turn out well and,
Okay.
and I'm glad we got that done. And you went up to Oak Hill. I know about that. I did go up. Things look promising for right now. And I just want everyone to know this idea of moving out of these older buildings is something the old board and the new board have been looking at for years. And down the road, this is probably going to happen. But as, you know, I know everybody wants to leave tomorrow or yesterday. That's not going to happen. Because in government, things work differently than they do in private sector. You know, you have to make sure you have everything in order. And the first main thing that has to be in order are the finances. I says, it's a scary situation in this country right now, as well as in Ohio. I mean, we have to get through a few things. Hopefully people will look through that property tax issue and look at what benefits it helps every resident in Mahoning County. And they don't do that. That whole property tax issue is a state issue, which means our legislators, our governor should have come up with a plan before this happened to make each and every one of us, no matter whether you live in the city, the county, or whatever, and made it more affordable for all of us. You can't penalize people who have a good job, that could afford where they're at right now. And then now you're gonna tell them you're gonna increase their property tax because of a revale. Cut the revale out. The city of Youngstown, and Gino knows, he's in the city, 57% are taxes went up, highest in Mahoning County. Now, that makes no sense. But you have to look at who does that and how they have to fix that. And they need to go to Columbus, like I said, everybody, and you guys could agree or disagree, and sit at the damn table and come up with something that fits every single resident of Ohio. And that's all of us. And it's sad because the trickle down effect is us putting more sales tax on so that we could pay for benefits to the people with things that they should already be getting. You know, so I'm praying that something happens where those petitions don't make it. I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
You know?
Well, first of all, again, touching on that chili cook-off, that was a lot of fun.
It was.
That was a lot of fun. It was for a very good cause. And it's a lot of fun when you win too. I mean, you're used to that, you know.
You're
I've been in a couple of them. I never came close. That was nice. As far
First
as,
time out, he wins.
He
How
did.
about that?
Yeah.
maybe it's the handsome, maybe it's some handsome.
I
Look
think
at your
that's
wife
it.
was
I
there
think
doing
your
it.
Yeah,
wife-
His
Mimi
wife-
was there
I
helping.
think your
it.
wife helped you win.
She always gets the crowd for me. The taxes, something has to be done because we're taking people out of their houses. But it should be the state figuring it out.
Right.
And if they put it on us for sales tax, you couldn't raise the sales tax high enough to pay for everything the property taxes cover now.
Nope.
They have to do something about the way they value people's homes.
Homestead.
Well, the homestead and the governor just had that committee or whatever. They put together like 5 or 6 things. None of it affected me to say, oh, well, good. Now I can tell people, don't worry about it. There's still a lot to worry about and it has to be fixed. But where we're sitting, we can't, all we could do is worry about the consequences from it
Right.
and have angst and anxiety of what might happen. That's the extent of what we can do right now.
Right on that.
As far as Oak Hill, anybody who followed me at all or listened at all, I said the last 3 or 4 years, that building, Ralph had a study a few years ago of what it had cost us at that point. And now it's a lot more. That building is oversized. It's worn out. And it's not the best place to have services provided and have people go to. And I campaigned. I said, we got to get rid of it. Let's find something else. Let's do something else. And we're working on that. We're every time we're together, we're working on that. We are. Now, Attorney Beatrice says, oh, what if a water pipe breaks? Okay, you know, that was an accident. It was handled, our staff, along with their staff. There's cardboard identifiers, and I was trying to get Mr. Beatrice to admit it. I think maybe he did. There's a piece of cardboard on every one of those machines that say, have the number of the machine identifying them. The cardboard wasn't even wet. For as bad as that optic was of the water coming through the ceiling and him coming here screaming about it, the tags weren't even wet on the machines. I asked the director, the assistant director, I asked Sue, I forget what her last name was. I asked the guy, I says, are any of these machines damaged? How bad was it? And they literally said that they'd get more water on them going in and out of a polling station. So is it unfortunate that water leaked on them? Absolutely. Is there any way we could say whatever building we would put them in, no water would ever leak on them? Hell no. We could never say that. I never would say that. You know, it's like any intersection where there's a traffic control device. You think, well, it's safe because when I got a red light, they got a green light. When I get a green light, I'm going to go and nothing's going to happen. Accidents happen. This was an accident. It was unfortunate. We're moving ahead. But to go and scream like, you know, the way Attorney Beatrice, that's his bag and that's his game. That's fine. But it's just a little disconcerting when he comes down here and makes that the topic of our meeting. And I just want everybody to know that the three of us are as passionate, as supportive of your votes and your right to vote as he is. We're in a different position. We have to fix it. He could just yell about it and make his spiel for a new building. But we are making progress, and we'll be saying something here probably in a little while.
Good.
But anyways, have a great weekend on that note.
Very good. Yeah, I just want to say last night was a wonderful time. Tons of people came out. Everybody made their chili, and they had beautiful prizes, and really, really enjoyed it. And all the competitors and everybody. It's time consuming, but it was a great event. Not to belabor the issue of property taxes, but you know what? If you think you're going to sit there and price people out of their homes, and the public isn't going to say anything, then the government is foolhardy, and they're thinking. And if I was in Columbus right now, if I was a state legislator or senator, I would be looking at clawing back all of the revals post-COVID. And what they should be doing is reducing those amounts back to that time. And they should allow anybody 70 years or older who own their house and their home is paid for, they no longer have to pay property taxes. There's ways they can address this to take the burden off the people. Now, they're forgetting it's just not property taxes that we have to deal with. What about homeowners insurance? Look at the utility costs that's going on. And as Gino said and Carol said, you know, they're going to say, oh, well, we'll give the commissioners, they could raise the sales tax to 12%. Well, who can afford a car? There's an effect.
Can't do anything.
And we can't do that. So they know what's happening. We see what's happening. And if they don't want to make that correction, then they're going to put that unfunded mandate back on us. And we're basically your government that's funding everything for your services. You know, if Washington shuts the pipeline off, especially now with this shutdown, the funds quit flowing in. Then everybody's going to start scrambling and getting nervous and upset, and things are going to go crazy. So we've got some issues coming up down the road that are bigger than, you know, right now worrying about buildings, and we're doing what we can to do that. But there's people out there that really can't even put food on the table. They're wondering how they're going to afford their house payment, their insurance payment. They may be sick. They may be in the hospital, no health care. Think about it. It's crazy what we're dealing with, but I appreciate we've done everything up here. Carol's been vocal. Gino's been vocal. We've spoken to Columbus. We've told them how we felt, and hopefully they'll come up for a solution on that. But with that being said, Nancy, when's our next meeting?
Next Thursday, right here.
Okay, motion.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner DeFabio,
Yes.
Commissioner Middy Regetti.
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant.
Thank you, everyone.